At the Shippensburg Arts Programming and Education, or SHAPE Gallery, students from the Franklin Learning Center presented their art. The Franklin Learning Center is a special needs school that provides specialty programs for all of Franklin County. These programs include adaptive art education, adaptive music appreciation, kitchen laboratory, but are far from everything the school has to offer. Through this school and its programs, children can find ways to express themselves, and many can find it through art. The children's parents usually only see the artwork that is brought home. This exhibit was a way to showcase what these children could do rather than what they could not.
SHAPE hosted an outsider art exhibit about a year and a half ago. The intent with that exhibit would be to kind of educate the community on the outsider art and various aspects with outsider art, including therapy art. And the plan was to actually include the Franklin Learning Center in that exhibit. Unfortunately, we weren't able to take care of that. So we actually met with Cheryl Zagadini and then also with Holly Shearer at the Franklin Learning Center, and to discuss a possible exhibit just featuring artwork from the students at the Franklin Learning Center.
In years past, we've had our art shows at the Franklin Learning Center, and last year we had it at the Learning Center in conjunction with our Special Olympics. And Dr. Zaccanini was at our school Special Olympics Day, and she got to see the arrangement and the artwork that was displayed for our art show, and she had talked to me about doing an art show in the future at the SHAPE Gallery. And then she contacted Mark, and Mark got to me, and then we just sort of all started collaborating and working on together how we could make this happen. At the Franklin Learning Center, I teach students ages 5 to 21. We have elementary, intermediate, and secondary autistic support classes, in addition to life skills, emotional support, behavior intervention, and multiple disability support classes for these students. Here at the exhibit this evening, we have approximately 60 pieces on display from our students, and some of the mediums that were used include chalk pastels, collage, like cardboard collages. We paint with recycled materials a lot. We have created bottle cap murals that are on display in our sensory garden. A lot of colored pencil pieces, and just a lot of mixed media pieces to make a very colorful display for people to see. We adapt and modify at the Franklin Learning Center so that every student is able to create. We have many different adaptive tools for the students to use, whether it be in crayon form, paintbrush form, scissor form. We have table scissors for the students to use, which is basically like a sewing machine. So a student can just sort of tap it, and then the students can run the paper through, or an adult might run the paper through while the student's tapping it. We have or scissors that students can use hand over hand with an adult. We have what's called a Big Mac, which is a speech device. It's basically a big button, and we have some scissors with a motor on them, or like battery operated scissor, and then the student will press the button which activates the scissor. So an adult might be cutting for them, but the student is making the scissor work. So we have many different tools for the students to use so that they are part of the creative process, and it's not somebody else doing it for them, it's them creating the project themselves. I thought this evening's opening went extremely well. We had many parents and families and students come from the Franklin Learning Center. We also had many Shippensburg University students and members of the Shippensburg community attend the event, and I felt like it was very well received. Everyone was very impressed with the abilities that our students have, because sometimes when people think of the Franklin Learning Center, they think of the students' disabilities, and this showcased the students' abilities. And I think that people really appreciated that, and were able to see that through the students' artwork here at the exhibit.